Welcome back to the TTS Weekend Edition with me, Yi, and here are some news over the week that you might have missed. So we might actually finally see the end of Trump's tariff. Yes, all these global tariffs might be finally over because on May 29, 2025, the US Court of International Trade actually ruled that Trump's tariffs were illegal. However, his administration appealed against it, and in less than 24 hours, the ruling was paused to allow the tariffs to remain in place while the legal challenge is being reviewed. We will know more in future. In further to that, on May 30th, 2025, Elon Musk also announced that he'll be stepping down from his role as the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, D-O-G-E. However, Trump has mentioned that Elon can still remain in an unofficial advisory role. And in Singapore, a 67-year-old elderly man allegedly attempted to snatch a handbag from a 70-year-old elderly woman. This incident occurred in Toa Payoh Central at approximately 8:20 PM on Wednesday, May 28, 2025. In the handbag were cash, mobile phone, bank cards valued at over 1,000 Singapore dollars. The elderly victim, the 73-year-old woman, shouted for help, causing the suspect, the 67-year-old elderly man, to flee the scene, but he's no Sonic, obviously. Police were alerted and identified the suspect using follow-up investigation, CCTV footage, and police cameras. The suspect was arrested, finally, within 5 hours of the report. And surprise, surprise, preliminary investigation suggests the suspect, the 67-year-old elderly man, is actually linked to at least 3 other theft cases. Take note, snatch theft carries a potential penalty up to 7 years in jail and caning. And this happened in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur on May 19, 2025. A school bus driver actually allegedly took a 7-year-old boy from school to his home without parental consent. The driver reportedly then inappropriately touched the boy in the bathroom under the pretense of helping him take a bath. 8 days after the incident on May 27, the boy complained to his parents about pain in the buttocks. After gentle questioning, the boy revealed the assault, leaving his parents shocked and heartbroken. The boy's parents then filed a police report on May 27, leading to the driver's arrest the same day. There is also many screenshots of WhatsApp conversations showing the driver admitting to washing the boy's buttocks and lower body, claiming he could not control himself and apologized repeatedly. And investigators have also found multiple explicit photos of other boys on the suspect's phone. The victim now has been taken to a hospital for a medical checkup with results pending. I'm just really shocked at this story because recently there have been so many stories in our region just regarding inappropriate behavior with minors, and some of them like this as young as 7 years old is just really sickening and disgusting. Okay squad, so today I saw this clip about a shop in Far East Plaza, Singapore, where apparently this customer bought 3 pieces of clothing, and apparently the staff, or is it boss there, didn't tell her the price of the clothes until it was time to pay. And from the pictures showed, it seems that the customer spent a total of Singapore dollars on 3 pieces of clothing items. So I'm just going to play the video real quick right here.
讲其实是这样的，其实也一般都不讲价钱的，但是又怕人家价钱失了，觉得太贵，但是做生意是左右为难的，你知道吗？我看了这个。
So apparently the boss here or the staff was saying that initially she didn't want to say the price because she's in a difficult position because she's doing business, so she doesn't know whether she should tell the price or not, and also the customer is so pretty, so she didn't know what to do.
为难的，你知道吗？我看她这么漂亮哦，也不好意思告诉她什么东西了。
Of course, the boss or staff is speaking in Chinese and my translation is totally at a novice level, so I might be translating everything totally wrong, so take my translation with a pinch of salt.
东西了，然后
你要拍那个哦，no，I think 要拍那个 shot 咯，
这样子一套，
给他那个这样咯，
是一套。
As you can see from the video, the caption there, customer called police as boss refuses to tell her the price and subsequently she find the price way too expensive. And in the title description, it reads there, pics of the prices, receipt and clothes on the next post. So let's head straight to the next post, okay? In the next post, you can see a photo of a white shirt and a light blue blouse. The white shirt is 499 Singapore dollars. And the blue blouse is 299 Singapore dollars. And in the receipt, you can see 3 items of clothing. The first one is 499, the second one is 299, the third one is 299, a total of 197 Singapore dollars. Yep, you can see there from the receipt, you can see from the date shows on the receipt clearly 2025 May 29, okay, so this is really recent. So, and from the pictures of the clothing, I don't know, maybe they could be branded clothes. Do they look like branded clothes? I mean, maybe they are made from some really expensive material, silk or what, I do not know. Obviously, or could they look like clothes from, I don't know. You tell me, does it look like clothes from probably this fashion? Since we're talking about Far East Plaza. Also, shout out to this fashion. I wonder if they still exist nowadays. But anyway, I'm no fashionista, so tell me, if someone knows, tell us in the comments, are these branded clothes? Because they might be and we're just unaware, we're just clueless, okay? Because fashion is like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Congratulations, you made it to the last story of the day. We're gonna watch this video together and this is really, you gotta watch it, okay? So for a bit of context, so apparently this tourist from China, okay, is in a Hong Kong convenience store and they wanted to use their usual China payment methods and it wasn't available in the convenience store. And the clerk there was trying to nicely explain to them that, you know, your preferred method of payment usually that works in China doesn't work here in Hong Kong. And then it suddenly got into a shouting match right over here. So we're gonna watch it together, okay? Right at the start, the girl is asking the clerk, are you a Hong Konger? And then the clerk say, yes, I'm a Hong Konger. Then the girl asks again, so are you a Chinese, as in, you know, because Hong Kong belongs to China. So if you say you're a Hong Konger and your ethnicity is Chinese, you are actually, you know, Chinese from China. But then he actually insisted and keeps saying that I'm a Hong Konger. And she asked him, oh, so you mean you're not from China? You're not a Chinese? And the clerk shakes his head and says, no, I'm a Hong Konger. But I mean, come on, this is already the year of 2025, okay? Hong Kong has been handed back to China since 1997, so come on, okay? So the clerk ignores her, he goes about doing his own stuff, and then the girl carries on videoing him and telling him that, you know, people from China are not for you to scold, you know, people from China are not for you to bully. And the girl gets into a shouting match where he claims she is scolding him and she claims he is scolding her, and another back and forth match. I think we've seen this before, right? And then she's now asking him, you know, that's why I'm recording this. You want me to share this clip in China? You want me to share this clip in China? And it seems that she has another female friend with her and both of them is like continuously barraging the poor clerk with questions like, you know, who are you to scold us? Who are you to scold us? And then this is the part where they started being very unkind, you know, like telling the clerk that, you know, I wish you would forever be a convenience store clerk for the rest of your life. And she starts saying, I am Chinese, Chinese. Are you not China Chinese? And now he rebut back, no, I'm not, I'm Hong Konger. I mean, my God. Okay, we're not gonna go into this again because we've already talked about it previously, but I believe the clerk also has faults to his theory, you know, so his stubbornness also makes things hard to resolve. And now both of them are flipping off, keep on saying, oh, so you say you're a Hong Konger, right? You're a Hong Konger and not a Chinese? They keep on asking him, so you're not Chinese? No, I'm not. You're not Chinese? No, I'm not. I mean, I think the clerk is really fanning the flames of their fury each time he denies to them that he's not Chinese, even though it is quite obvious by his accent and his ethnicity that he is Chinese, but he keeps insisting that he's just a Hong Konger and not a Chinese. I mean, okay. And then the girls resort back to the mean remarks saying that I wish you forever stay a convenience store clerk. And the guy just takes it, and say, yeah, okay, sure, fine. I mean, it's just...
凭什么骂我们？
死 gay， 你骂我，你就是骂我。我告诉你，活该你一辈子在这里当收银员。我告诉你，对，活该你一辈子在这里当收银员。我告诉你。